So Andrew, all he knew was his cow family, his cow mom, who provided all of his nutrition needs for him, his comfort, his safety. That's all he knew in the world. And she got taken from him to go to slaughter. So when he came here, he was terrified of people because he had never met people before. And the only time he interacted with people was when they were taking his family from him, which is scary and confusing and sad. He came to us extremely shy. My mission was to get him to learn that he was safe. He could be happy here. He'd be healthy. He'd have friends. So during his quarantine, he had to be away from our other cows. I would just sit with him as much as I possibly could, just giving like a loving presence. I wasn't going to expect anything from him. I'd just give him food, and then slowly he'd let me closer and closer and let me pet him, let me brush him. And it took a couple weeks until he started running towards me versus like running away from us. So that's just the power of sanctuary. You can take an animal who's been abandoned, who's been neglected, maybe been abused, and they can be shown love and kindness and good food and shelter. And they can learn to be happy and know that they're free. So we just wanted to be his family here while he was in quarantine. Then when the day came to meet cows, we slowly introduced them across the fence, and he ran to them, like mooing. I think he thought he was going to find his mom and his original family. So that was a little bit heartbreaking because, of course, his mom wasn't here. We don't know where she is or what happened to her. Obviously, not good things. She didn't end up at a sanctuary, I'm sure. But then they just walked around and did cow things. They like grazed, they explored, they drank water. If given the chance, cows would live together for the rest of their natural lives. But obviously, we rupture that to use them for food or to use them for leather. But here at the sanctuary, these cows, these brothers, will always be able to live together. One of the first times that they were in a pasture together, after he had tried to like make Felix his quote unquote mom, he just did like zoomies around the field. Like he was literally just like sprinting around the field. So he clearly was just like on cloud nine having his cow family with him. So yeah, he just loves company. He loves peace. He is just like the cutest little thing. Like baby cows are just most the cutest. They're so fuzzy and innocent and sweet, and they're really just so simple. Like they just want their family and good food and shelter, and they're just the purest little creatures you could ever meet. So when you kind of step outside of our sanctuary walls and you realize that the world doesn't see them or treat them as individuals deserving of love and protection, it's a little mind-blowing because when you get to know them, you're like, these animals are so sweet and they don't want anything from us. Talking about animals in zoos or entertainment, when you think about rodeos or bullfights, when you're like, these cows are just, they don't want anything to do with us. They just want to live together in peace and harmony and have good food. Like they don't want to be tackled to the ground by a rodeo person or used for steak or for leather. So just realizing that these animals deserve love and respect and they shouldn't be abused by humans. I think we could use our resources and collective energies better on the planet and protect them, not abuse them. And then we would be better off, our health would be better off, and the planet would be better off. But yeah, just go vegan.